Okay, I think we're live. Let me know in the comments in the chat if you can hear me. And then we will get started. Oop. Actually, let's just get started. We'll take it from there. So let's see who's playing purple, orange, gray, and blue. We'll call you guys Team South. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Brian. Luckily managed to get us some Rage Forest games from the new patch. Yesterday they weren't unavailable. Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? A little tired, but yeah, overall, muy bien. I hope I know you well enough to call you too and not the ask usted. So yeah, we're at that stage of the patch update where, take a look, the capture age still hasn't caught up to the new version, so we're gonna have to play the games directly from the Age of Empires, whatchamacallit. These are small trees, right? The actual game itself. Oh yeah, Daniel, I'm so sorry. First of all, thanks for joining, but yeah, yesterday there just weren't any games. There's right when the patch came out, every Rage Forest match that I had was gone. And if you joined for the stream at that time, we watched games live, but man, they either pause the games for like 5 minutes at a time, or the games like we saw the last one are just not very exciting. And so I just felt really bad that we spent, there was that one game that we watched at the end that was, what, over an hour? And one of the players built like 5 units and then just GG'd immediately. If you're drinking some ginseng, feeling fine? Great. Oh man, but yeah, we should be back to almost daily live streaming, except a little bit of news for the few people who are on here, and there will also be a community post, but you guys will be the first to know. And in the next couple of weeks, my live streaming might be a little on and off because my wife is basically ready to give birth, and so I probably won't be live streaming if I'm in the hospital with her, depending on when it happens, but apparently it should happen any moment. So at the end of the day, if it does happen, there will be, of course, a post about it. But yeah, very excited, but unfortunately it will eat into the live streaming schedule for a couple of days, maybe more, but yeah, definitely a couple of days. But it is what it is. Let's take a look at the teams in the meantime. We have Alf Shumway. I don't know if this is the player's real name, as the Goths in blue. Gurki, who we've seen before as the Turks in gray and orange. Dan as the Incas. And Samero as the Khmer. Opposite of him, the Mongols, played by Saps. His pocket, Chrissyboo as the Cumans. Valis in his usual green as the Teutons. And in red, Cambridge as the Huns. So we have the Huns spawning opposite the Goths. That should be interesting. One quintessential cavalry, one quintessential infantry. And then we've got the Khmer spawning opposite the Mongols. Ew, we'll see. Are we going to see ballista elephants? Are we going to see Mangudai? Anything and everything is, of course, available. Daniel, it is a boy. let's take a look at the wall offs. But yeah, thank you for the congrats. lot of things happening in you know, in life and in Age of Empires. Of course, in the middle of all this, they had to drop the biggest patch of all time, and all the pre-recorded videos I had are all gone, because who wants to watch a game that was played on the previous version of the game, I guess. His first name is gonna be Shotel, because you guys know how much I love my Shotel warrior, or maybe Mama Luke. Mama Luke could be a good name for a boy. Okay, so let's take a look at the map. We've got a bit of a wall up here for blue. Gray also assisting. Don't always see the pocket assist in the wall offs, but it's nice to see it here. Like here, for example, orange making no attempt, no effort. Did go a little bit Beastmaster. Looks like he lost control of 2 of the rhinos, though, and then ultimately did end up killing them. But purple, all of it fell on him. Yellow abandoned whatever he was trying to do here. Oh, I think almost every person I know who played Age of Empires experienced some kind of bulleting. Now, not related to Age of Empires, but me, myself, Brian, you're telling you, my cousin, I think. It's very strange. Gohan? She was not having it. Oh man. No, I don't know if I go to my wife right now and tell her I want to name my our kid Karambit, I think she'll look at me and send me for some kind of psychiatric evaluation. Oh man. But yeah, in any event, there will be a post. We obviously, like, if you've been through this, apparently it's quite normal not to know when the hell things are going to happen and what's going to happen. So yeah, stay tuned. Until then, live streams will continue. Villager safe and secure from these incredibly aggressive rhinos. Rhinos a lot more annoying to Beastmaster than boars, by the way. Thanks, Brian. Do they have any attack bonuses? Yeah, the same attack bonuses as everything. Camel, Cavalry, Eagle, Warrior. Looks like red is trying to lame the water here from Dan. Is it Dan or is it damn it? Danmit. How does he spell his name? No, it's Dan MT. Okay, so we'll call him Dan. He is going fast castle. Damn. Our Inca. Is it the name of a magic card, Gerard? My first apartment in Toronto when I moved after finishing law school was on Gerrard Street. what a interesting coincidence, but it was Gerard with 2 R's, Gerrard. I never got into magic. I remember somebody one of my friends tried to get me into it. Okay, blocking with the villager. You have to. These guys move fast and they hit hard. You have to have a good amount of distance between you and them. How many villagers is Orange gonna have here, by the way? Okay. Oh no, this one didn't. This one died to the town center, so no meat on the one to the north. Oh, look at him melting, sinking into the cobblestones. Slowly, slowly. Yikes. Actually, you know what? There was a game recently where I saw this round kind of circle, and I didn't know what the hell it was. And I guess that's it's just a rhino. Okay, Cambridge making an issue of this water here. Not only does he want his, which is, by the way, being contested by Alf. But he is here to the south contesting Gurky's. Valis, nice and safe. This is an interesting situation here for Valis. 6 idle villagers and fishing ships. He's got 12 out so far. That seems like a lot. The Shotel change. So now you don't have to research royal heirs to get them to train double as fast. What happens is the basic Shotel warrior trains in the usual 8 seconds, and then the elite Shotel warrior automatically, without any kind of upgrade required, will train in 4 seconds. And then they changed royal heirs that Shotel warriors and the Ethiopian camel units take less damage from mounted units. So it basically adds 3 melee or 3 pierce. It's all mounted units, by the way, so it doesn't matter if it's a knight or a cav archer. Shotels and camels will take less damage. So think of it like getting +3 melee and +3 pierce armor against any kind of mounted unit. By the way, Samero, look at this. Oh, he's even farming our Khmer. What a beautiful use of that bonus. Remember, they don't have to drop anything off at a town center or a mill, so you can plop down farms wherever your heart desires. What a fantastic use of this bonus here to just keep this villager occupied. Why the hell not? We have not seen this. But he's wasting archers here. This is it's a bit of gold that he's not getting back, but beautiful, beautiful, sneaky little attack here, keeping his archers right outside the range of these town centers. 2 to the north, 2 to the south, 1 and 1, just keeping the pressure on these Cuman villagers. But our Cuman still in feudal, already up to 2 town centers. Getting these mangroves down. Yeah, I finally had a chance to review. So I know a lot of people got very excited when they released the, what is it? I forget what the PUP stands for, but when Age of Empires or Microsoft or whoever it was released that PUP, patch, upgrade, something, upgrade patch, something. And everyone made videos about it and you know, holy shit, guys, 1 second. We've got a castle drop, which we rarely see in this game at the 19-minute mark of the game. Valis taking things up a notch here, but oh, Gurky has stopped him, and Valis is only left with 4 villagers running away into his teammates' Hunnic Tower here. How far along is he? 54. So let's watch what the hell happens here. I mean, we know what's going to happen. The tower's going to fall. The villager's going to run away. He's going to cancel the castle. Probably. Right? I mean, it's got 2400 HP, and nothing that Gurky has right now can really attack this or demolish this, which is why he's instead just encircling it with palisade walls. Incredibly ballsy castle. And now more blue is joined in on the fun. How the hell did... Oh my god, blue snuck in an archery range in the back here as well. But I was going to say, I finally had a chance to read all of the changes that happened. I updated all my scripts and all my sheets and everything. Another attempt here by our Teuton to get this castle up. I mean, his opponent sees it. But the reason I didn't do it before, why I waited kind of last minute, is because even the Microsoft, the developers, when they released the actual April update, said it themselves that some of the things were different than from the notes that they released earlier. And that's not the first time they've done that. So I didn't really want to read something that could be changed, you know? Why if I'm gonna read these like 30 pages of notes, because believe me, it was incredibly long, incredibly detailed. They made a huge amount of changes, and to read it all only to have it then change yet again was, I don't know. I didn't seem like you know, didn't seem like something I wanted to do. So as you guys, as I just told you, baby on the way, trying to cast the games, making sure that all the games I cast are up to date, etc. So I did finally have a chance to read up. The changes are pretty interesting. I have no clue if the organ gun change is a buff or a nerf or just a plain change. I'll have to see it in action. Spirit of the Law did a very cool video where he did a bunch of examples, and he himself basically said he has no clue. It's an incredibly confusing upgrade. Incredibly confusing change made to the organ gun. So hopefully we get to see Portuguese today and see some organ guns in action. For now, though, let's stop talking about me being lazy and not reading in time. We've got Alf with a stable to the back of his opponent's base. He's already got an archery range, but it's being attacked very, very, very slowly by skirmishers. Purple has also Samaro inserted himself in here. Valis. I guess this is what happens when you don't wall off certain parts of the map. Yellow, no action out of him at all. Our Mongol is just booming. Although I say booming, there should be an asterisk. He's only got 50 villagers and fishing ships. Teal, on the other hand, is, despite the fact that he was the first person to be attacked here by Purple, somehow has 74 villagers. And so he is quite well stabilized. Valis to the north is being attacked. Oh no, he's gonna lose his... Oh, is this another change that they made? This used to be the case, that you could plant a fishing ship right on top of a trap right adjacent to your dock, but that wasn't available or possible in the last version of the game. And I don't remember reading this, that it's available now, but in any event, doesn't really matter. Alf destroying these fishing ships, and to add insult to injury, Samaro is coming with knights. Although they have to be careful. Cumin camel riders with a +1 attack already here. Valis's attempt to get this castle up is going very, very poorly. Although with these mangonels, oh, 1 for 1. With these mangonels out, might be able to do something. But this tower, look at its radius, is going to stop any kind of villagers. I mean, I like what Red is doing here. With the cost of 3 skirmishers, he's basically nullifying this entire position. But, you know, maybe ask your Cumin to send a battering ram to get rid of these structures. For now, though. Oh my god, look at Alf. Has been blockaded inside. I don't remember reading. Is it a bug? If somebody in the chat knows, I mean, I remember this was possible many, many, many moons ago, but lately, or in the latest version, it wasn't. But now I guess it's back. I mean, I like it. You can insert probably what, 1,000 fishing ships into every lake now, which makes it super fun for us as viewers of the game and players of the game. But anyway, we'll see. Scores literally 100 points apart. Water being contested to the center of the map. Water being contested to the north of the map. Valis's castles are still up. Has not canceled them. HP on this one is down about 600, but nothing really to write home about. He says, you lame my lake, I lame yours. Cambridge has already taken control of this water, but in comes some Kamayuks. Okay. I mean, these walls mean nothing, right? Valis should know that the Kamayuks have +1 range here. They can poke and prod through. Oh, they're derping out a little bit here. Twitching left, right, and center. And now all of Valis's aggressive efforts are done. Our Incan has established his own castle, so Val's no choice, has to cancel. And look at his stone 888, which is the name of a casino here in Canada. The Kamayuks got a buff. I mean, they cost a little more, but they are cheaper. I think Inca's actually one of those civs that got a huge overhaul, right? One sec, orange pinging over here. He's busting through the gate. Red is trying to bust through here already. Has some knights. Yeah, the Incas, I think they got some kind of, they got a discount, I think. For, I forget, there's like a long list of units that they get now cheaper. Oh no. He's gonna contest mangonels with galleys? This is a disastrous adventure here out on the map for Valis, by the way. Yeah. So they made the Kamayuk more expensive, but then they added a discount. So it's like the plumed archer that's expensive, but then they add a whole discount to it. And here we go. Our Cuman's starting to clean things up. Purple anticipating a breakthrough here. Hi, your mom. But aside from that, I don't think the Kamayuk's got any kind of anything else, right? I think it's just the cost. What I don't like is they made their units cheaper for the Incas, but they gave up on supplies. Which means I think they also don't get Gambesons now. So these guys no longer move or sorry, what am I talking about? They no longer get the original discount, but now they are discounted, I think, even more. Yeah, your mom, I haven't done the math to see if it actually works out to their favor or not. This to make it a little bit more expensive and get rid of supplies, but also add a discount, progressive discount that gets higher and higher. I mean, look, 30% off units in Imperial Age is pretty damn powerful, which is it was one of the most surprising changes in the game, in my opinion, because I really didn't think the Incas needed that much changing. I love the Incas. I think they're the quintessential counter civ. If anything, you want to make them stronger against siege or gunpowder, but I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at the Cuman. The Cuman is melting. These camels don't stand a chance. They'll be lucky if they get 2 Kamayuks. The only reason they're killing any is because they're in the castle fire. And that's it. Look at this. Look at this. 2 Kamayuks. Maybe a third. I don't notice that orange. But that would have been no dead Kamayuks if he wasn't inside that castle firing range. Okay, leaves a few behind. This is like the guards in Buckingham Palace. They're just kind of standing there. Okay. You want to stand against the Mangudais and not fight back? You die. Oh, T90 said it was a buff? Okay. Against all the Incas or just the Kamayuks? Continuing here, yellow needs to... Okay, he's going Elite Mangudai. Human Mercenaries going up for Chrissy boost, so everyone's gonna have access to some Kipchaks. Kipchaks and Mangudai, oh man. Oh, there's a lot of Kamayuks though. They are busting in here, but they are clumped AF. Oh, Red doesn't realize. If only Red realized that these Kamayuks were so clumped. There you go. Gets a bunch of them. I think one of the most impressive changes that we saw was during the live stream a few days ago in that 4-on-4 arena game with the Bulgarians. Because now not only do they get Gambesons, but they also have their original, that Bilbo Baggins upgrade, which basically makes their two-handed swordsmen into miniature Teutonic Knights. Gray pinging back here telling Alf, hey, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, there are a bunch of Hunnic Knights sniping your frickin' villagers. 9 kills already. Your mom, you don't think the Kamayuks are good? I love the Kamayuks. Look at them. I mean, to be fair, I love anything with a long stick that can take down cavalry. Anything else? Look at this. How long does it take them to take down a farm? My goodness. And the fact that they have the one range, also fantastic. But, oh, he draws them into mango fire. Yeah, I mean, I think the funny thing is the Incan discount on units now also applies to their, you know, when they convert a stable. And they get, I'm trying to remember the name. I think it's a Shalot Warrior. Xolotl. I think it's pronounced Shalot, if I'm not mistaken. They get a discount on that as well. Which you almost never see. Ever. But what you like to see is these big chunky boys. Look at their adorable wrinkled butts. They are lining up 4 in a row to start causing a ruckus. No action to the east of the map. To the west, Kamayuks are just raiding together with Cuman Hussars. But castle fires. Look at this triangle of castles. 2 Incan, 1 Turk. Janissaries. Are they elite? They are not. We're getting elite Huskarl. Let's see if Blue has been left alone for a little bit too long. I mean, Cambridge did a good job trying to raid him. But if you don't stop the Goths, I mean, the Goths will basically stop you. Red has been displaced from his base. Take a look at Red's base. There is nothing left here. I love that they're actually taking a minute to destroy the infrastructure, even farms. Never leave enemy infrastructure behind. But these, these, oh my god. Only Mangudai can you have 9 half-dead Mangudai with 28 kills. 29. 30. Man, what an absolute beast of a unit. But going through choke points, never good. And here come the Huskarls. I mean, Yellow with the vision has seen him, so they can at least prepare a little bit. The problem is there's really nothing the Huns at this point, or at least the player playing the Huns can really do at this point to start defending against this Gothic aggression. Valis, though, take a look. Elite Teutonic Knights. 100 HP. Huge amounts of armor. Why are they pinging over here? Or rather, why are they attacking? Oh, they're attacking Valis's wall off. Onager versus Mangonel. Oh, they both die. But looks like they're trying to cut a path through the forest here to get into the back of Red and Green's little expansion attack here. Our Cuman, by the way, supply capped. Already at 200 population. Villager count almost identical. Military count literally 30 army supply apart. And we've got a big old mess here. Our Cuman has to get the hell out of here. It's very sour. I mean, remember, they get discounts on all these stables, but still sour to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 wood for nothing. And a bunch of these Kipchaks get trapped. Okay, but luckily for them, these Huskarls and the Kamayuks do not move very quickly. Purple is now pushing into here. Let's see how well Mangudai do against Ballista Elephants. Remember, they also changed the Ballista Elephants. Now it has like Hussite wagon armor of 20, which means that Siege is incredibly powerful against it. Pierce armor of 7. Oh, but the Mangudai, look how quickly they demolish these guys. Yikes. Here we go. Reinforcements. How many freaking trebs is this? 8 trebuchets for our Khmer, who's now going up to 5 markets. The Gothic Incan push continues. Saps, luckily for his team, built this wall off here, this gate. Let's see how long it can hold back the barbarian horde. Look at this. How many Kipchaks do you need to one-shot a freaking Huskar? Look at their HP, how little it's going down. My goodness. I bet Teal wishes he was the Burmese right now with the Rambai, but if you can't break down the gate, go the hell around it, and in come the Huskars. Let's see it. Kipchaks either don't realize or don't care, thinking they can withstand this. You absolutely cannot. Get the hell out of here. Okay, Castle Fire is going to help here. Purple is back with an attempted castle, but no, never mind. Not yet. What the hell? Look at Yellow creating a little sneaky side attack here. But remember, Ballista Elephants can take down trees. The only unit in Castle Age that can do that. Uh-oh. Looks like he was attacking his own trebs. Okay, building trebs probably is going to try to attack these onagers, right? Let's see it. Come on. They turn slowly. These are not Cataperuto trebs. First volley. Misses entirely. Second volley. Does get 2 trebs for the trouble. And in come the Teutonic Knights. 49 Teutonic Knights. When's the last time we saw that? They are taking on the Incas. Oh my god, good luck to you, Kamayuk. I don't think the Teutonic Knight even feels this. My god. What is it, 1 Teutonic Knight for 3 or 4 Kamayuks? What they do feel is these castles, though. Even with 6 melee pierce armor. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the Goth would swarm over this, but brilliant move here out of Valis for... I mean, look at this. What are you guys, friends? What are you hanging out? Why are you walking together? Attack each other, for God's sakes. Our Teuton Siege Engineer augmented bombard cannons are moving in, but the Huskarls are a little bit quicker than the Teutonic Knights. Not a lot quicker, 1.15 to 0.88, I think, yeah. So they should be able to outrun these Teutonic Knights. Oh, beautiful use of a choke point by our Cumin. By the way, what the hell's still going on up here? So they cleared out blue. For some reason left a bunch of houses. And the outpost. So Alf sees everything. Which is absolutely ridiculous. Take a few villagers and destroy this outpost. Oh, mama, how many is this? 37 ballista elephants, but these are heavy units they're up against. No drills quite yet for these Mongol siege onagers as they're being repaired. Look, if anything can take down a whole gaggle of ballista elephants, it is Mongol siege. Our Inca finally getting murder holes. But here come our Hun with those cheaper cav archers. Upgrades, great. Offensive upgrades, absolute terrible. No armor upgrades whatsoever. For some reason, 23 cav archers heavy, by the way, felt the need to run away from 2 Kamayuks. The north, a very annoying mining camp being taken down. Ballista elephants still running amok, but in come the Kipchaks. Let's see how well they do compared to the Mangudai. Yeah, Daniel, I agree. It is pretty cool. Kind of blends into the background a little bit, but I don't mind it at all. Teutons in blue are absolutely beautiful. My favorite color for Teutons, I think, is yellow, though. To see the those capes. So we've got a castle did go up. He is tiefing his opponent's gold. Kamayu Castle is under attack. Okay. A Cumin Treb. Where is he going with these Teutonic Knights? I mean, Valis knows there's a castle here, right? Or maybe not. No, he does. He's got team vision. Macaw flies overhead, tries to warn these knights. What are you doing? Where are you going? They don't listen. They all die. Man, the Kipchaks, are they weak? But they are so freaking fast. What's their firing rate, by the way? Oh, not the fastest, 1.9. Yellow is down to 1 Mangudai and 3 Mangonels? Yellow is broke. He needs to get his trade way up. He's waiting for 39 trade cards to make their rounds. How much money are they bringing home, by the way? 100 gold, not bad. Not bad at all. So 4,000 gold round trip. The list elephants need to be a little bit more active. Maybe start pushing on the right. Get rid of these markets. Oh, they are so close to being inside the trade line. The trade route, rather. Look at Valis doing a run-by with the slowest unit on the map. You know, when your opponent doesn't expect you to do things, that's when you should do them. 136 gold, though, for Samaro. And how many trade cards does he have? 30 going up to 45. Our Goth contributing a bunch of halberdiers. By the way, how the hell did these halbs... Okay, never mind. They're there. I didn't see it on the minimap, these 5 barracks. 6 barracks. Where's the 6th one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there it is. 6. Oh. Kipchak count has been knocked down to 25. Teutonic Knights. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Turn around, turn around. Get that card. It's got a lot of gold in it. It's got 136 gold. Yes, there you go. Pro tip, guys, if you're attacking a trade cart, make sure its back is full with some kind of sack, because that means it's actually carrying something. Don't attack the empty carts if you can avoid it. I mean, obviously attack anything and everything you can, but if you've got a choice between empty cart and full cart, always full cart. Our Incan about to explode. Is he making a transition to Eagles or something? How are his upgrades? Full attack, full defense. And here we go. Oh, this is devastating. 59 kills already. Absolutely devastating. Samaro has inserted himself in here. The Goths helping out as well. Team North has nothing here to handle this. A few Hussars. But my god, do they train fast. Right as I click the stable, of course, they stop training. The problem is blue is being pushed into here. Alf being so aggressive. Look at the spam of freaking Huskarls. Although, again, the second I say it, he stops. But that's the inherent weakness of the Goths, right? The developers want them to be so ridiculously offensive that they didn't even give them stone walls. But how do you stop this? Orange, a little bit of a run by here, but a run by straight into two castles. 16 Kamukes can basically go bye-bye right now. Does he have the fabric shields? Yeah, he's got fabric shields on them, so their Pierce is 6. 69 kills on these ballista elephants. Wow, did they absolutely destroy the trade, and they're destroying it even more. So Team North is winning, I think, militarily, it looks like. Even though they have a smaller army supply. Team South, though, is absolutely gutting. Absolutely destroying the trade route. Yeah, I mean, they built up quite an army. However, it is 57 Teutonic Knights. Oh, where are you guys all going? Our Teuton sending out, yeah, his markets are in jeopardy. Yeah, the Teutonic Knights are fantastic. 63 of them, but they're slow. They're slow, and the other team has Kipchaks and Mangadai. However, our Hun, fully upgraded heavy cav archers at a discounted rate. Yellow has collapsed. Take a look at his base. He is done. Our Cuman selling anything and everything he can for 17 gold a pop. What is he building? More trade cards and a random Scorpion? Oh, the Scorpion finally gets some use. Attacking these Huskarls. But our Goth is in trouble here. Oh, the pathing of the trade card's not great. Although, again, these are empty trade cards. Yeah, there you go. Get the full ones. Get the full one. Get the full one. Why didn't you kill it? Oh, my God. That's so sour. This is 107 gold. Oh, my God. Why didn't they get the full one? Okay, 2 full ones here. One dies. A second will probably die, too, with this shitty pathing. No, it escapes. And 2 more. 3 more. This is the problem with using Teutonic Knights to kill carts. Each one of these is 107 whole 106 gold. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Mongol siege is back out, but looks like the elephants have a hill advantage. Doesn't look like that shot did anything. Final shot gets 2 elephants. With his dying breath of the hero onager. I don't even know what the hell to start making of this. Sipahi? Yeah, Sipahi. So heavy cav archers. On the one hand, you have these Turkish cav archers, 38 of them with better HP. 6 Pierce against Hunnick with 4 Pierce and shitter HP. But look how many more. That's your discount right there. So quantity over quality. I'll let the players show us. Where is Toto, the Teutonic Knight? It looks like all the raiding is done. Somehow blue has stabilized, and that somehow is Gurki, who out of nowhere appears with 25 Hussars, 42 heavy cav archers, and a random... No, that's not his man. No, that's his Hussar, though. I don't remember seeing Gurki out on the map for the last 30 minutes, but here he is, running into castle fire, into 3 Teutonic castles. Crenellations. Oh, you bet your bottom dollar, Crenellations. 13 range on these castles is absolutely yuck. And now the Teutonic Knights are getting sniped down to 27 from 63 or 65 where he was a little while ago. Oh, our Inca has snuck in 2 castles. Trade route, go bye-bye. 27 gold. Flush down the shitter. 27 gold. Flush down the shitter. Oh my god. What a crazy game. Purple here has just been pushing, has put his head down, has Samaro, and is just crazy pushing. But let's see the HP on these elephants. They're not dropping that quickly. Look at that, 1560, 15, 14. These Kipchaks really aren't doing that much damage. What the issue is these... Do they have drill yet? Yeah, they've got drills. Movement speed is 0.9. So it looks like both teams are actually stabilizing. Team North has been pushed back to the west. Team South has been pushed back to the east. Oh, mama, we've got ourselves a good old-fashioned stalemate here. It looks like the Incan castles, the jerk castles here from Dan, have also been removed. So trade is up and running yet again. But take a look at the numbers. Team North, 140 army supply to 210. That's 70 less army supply. And 400 civilian to 520. Let's see what the army supply is for the Team South, though. 31 ballista elephants, 39 Kameyuks, 39 Turkish HCAs. But look at that, 33 halberdiers for blue. Not exactly the craziest unit, especially not against Kipchaks. They can outrun them all day long, but look at this parade push out of orange. Dan says, if at first I don't succeed, I am just going to stream in more and more units. Why the hell not? Kipchak's falling. Battering rams falling. Teutonic Knights absolutely wrecking anything. Look at their HP. 102, 98. Look how slow it's going down. Wow. Oh my god. These 3 Teutonic Knights. These are the Spartans holding back the Persians at Thermopylae. Look at this guy. He's still alive. 14 kills. And look at this. He's getting 6 on 1. 6 on 1, and he's still alive and manages to get a kill. But now retreats, lets the Hussars have some kills. Let your teammate have some of the fun. Man, what an absolute boss unit. But reinforcements here from Purple. 27, 8,000 HP of Ballista Elephant. Guys, I don't know who's winning this game. The scores are 2,000 points apart, which is literally 10%. Team North army supply is shit, but it's only down 30 from where it was when we last looked, whereas Team South is down about 50 from where we last looked. And Team North civilian population is slowly growing. Oh, the Cav Archers have entered the castle firing zone and absolutely get wrecked here. Oh, Hussars, that's funny. They tried to poke in. They saw a bunch of Kameyuks and Halbs and poked right the hell out. Oh, let's see this. This is going to be a bloodbath. Look at that HP. Look at the green HP bars. Do you see them even going down? Look at this. This is ridiculous. Look at their HP at the bottom. 450, 440, 430, 420, 410, 400. The Kameyuks can join in and, you know, clump up all they want. These Teutonic Knights are just a completely different, unhandleable beast of a unit. What's under attack here? A random bad spawning location. You are in the wrong part of town. Immediately dies. That is a waste for Saps, who literally is broke as a joke. Teal pinging over here. Wants a wall off, gets a wall off. But in come the Husk girls. They're gonna do a little bit better against these Teutonic Knights. But their whole point here is to be a meat shield for these Cav Archers of the Turk. And the cav archers are meant to be a meat shield for these bombard cannons. Does he have artillery? Yes, he does. Hi, Tazy. Oh, man. Oh, man, what a fun game. But take a look at army supplies. 263 to 112. When the hell did that explode? Let's look at what it is. 29 ballista. So purple, not the biggest army, but take a look at the other numbers. Our Goth, 89 army supply. Our Turk, 73. Our Inca, 61. And even though a lot of that's in halberdiers, what's 38 plus 48? What is that? 86? That's still massive. What a fun game. Oh yeah, Huskarls are basically doing what they were designed to do, which is to run into things and die, and then give other units a chance to kill them. I should say, we're designed to do what they're doing against infantry. If against archer units, obviously, you know, Huskarls are Huskarls, but North never got any army. Yeah, their numbers were just really, really down, and I don't think we've seen any games with Dan MT, but I absolutely love the aggression. My goodness, does anyone in the chat know who this player is? With those two very annoying castles, he decimated all the trade. The kill count must be pretty damn impressive. 186 ballistas, 564. Let's take a look at the kill count. Not that great. 1,700, 22, about 2,600 for this team, 1,000, less than 2,000 for the other team. Trade. What it actually looks like Team North. No, Team South, rather. 23, 31, 43. Let's call it 44, 13, 17, 23. Literally double the trade. Double the trade. So, guys, look, this is what we have to do right now. We have to go like this. We have to exit. Then we have to go back to replays. Because, again, the capture age doesn't show me. So you guys are going to see a little bit of a sneak preview of some of the games I'm going to be releasing between Mr. Yo and Daniel. I've got a few Viper games that I'm excited to cast here. Sicilian's Khmer. That should be fun. Okay. Let's move on to game number 2. And you see, this is what happens with capture age right after they release a patch. It's hard to know which game is which. Okay, so blue, green, red, and teal. Ooh, what do we want to call that? Let's make it easy and call it Team West. But yeah, you can see, look at this. You don't even know what players. I clicked show potential spoilers, hoping that I could at least see based on the length of the game if it's a Rage Forest or whatnot, but it doesn't do anything. So for now, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way, where we'll start with the actual game itself. Alpha's back as the Celts in blue this time. Chrissy Boo as the Huns in red in his pocket. Valis in his usual green, as the Persians. And Roggy as the Goths on his flank. Opposite the Goths, we got the Dravidians. Oh, man, we've got two spam civs facing off each other by ACCM, no less. Krill as the Aztec in yellows, and Gurki as the Vikings and his flank. Panic Panda as the Okay, we got Portuguese. Let's see some organ guns and see if they if we can investigate whether they've been buffed or nerfed or just plain old changed. Oh, it looks like Teal made a huge wall off attempt here and then got pinged and decided against it. What is purple doing? What is ACCM doing? Trying to lure these Ibex or push the Ibex. Okay, let's take a look at the actual map. Huge open space between Roggy and ACCM. We'll see how they decide to wall this off. Then there's a bit of a path in the middle here that Krill is already walling off. Good move. Good decision by him to wall off here where the two corridors, the north-south, the east-west meet. So that he doesn't need to wall off in two separate locations. And then we've got a third and only avenue of attack between Alpha and Panic Panda, which looks like the players are just kind of happy to wall off in the middle here, although villager on villager violence Look at those HP. Look at the units. Basically identical, but blue is bringing an extra villager. It looks like Gurki, our Viking, has already lost his scout, slowly melting into the sand, that little gray dot. By the way, Vikings. Is anyone else excited for the Vikings and their changes? I mean, they got rid of Berserker Gang, so now their Berserkers just regenerate normally, I guess, as part of the normal course of events. 40 HP a second. And now they added a +1. Wow, what is it called? Something Vagar. And the only reason I remember Vagar is because of House of the Dragon. Oh man, but by far, my favorite change to the Vikings is the fact that every time they kill a villager, a monk, or a trade cart, they get gold. Not too sure yet how much gold, but wow, is that a fun, historically accurate change to the game. Vikings, notorious raiders, notorious on the high seas, anything from North America to Paris to Western Africa, they were just freaking everywhere. By the way, what do we have here? Snow leopards today. No attack bonuses on them. Ibex, no attack bonuses either. I'm kidding, of course. Okay, it looks like Orange just snuck in a scout into the back of his opponent's base together with a villager, but... Oh, Blue's gonna see this. Okay, sees it. He's already carrying what? Actually, he's not carrying anything. He's got a bone arrow. Oh, he's gonna try to lame the Ibex. Oh, sour here. Panique Panda being an absolute lamer. Oh, he's going after the boar? Oh, but Alf. Oh, no. Oh, Alf is a little too slow. Does get the, does manage to attack the boar first. Does see what the deal is. How much food? He's carrying 10 food here. I mean, the scout could, in theory, attack this villager, right? Although he doesn't really need to. Oh, man, the boar. Oh, he does get... the boar does get the kill. I thought the scout cav would have taken that boar's notch on his belt. Chrissy Boo pulling 3 boars himself. Gray also. Gurki, 1 down. 2nd down. 3rd one. 3rd one. Villagers popping out of everywhere. The boar must be so confused. How the hell did the villagers just teleport away from here? Okay, so everyone's getting boars. Let's see what the wall off here looks. This is disgusting. I don't even know what this is. But it looks like ACCM's wall off. Or rather, Roggy's wall off. I was going to say is about to be complete, but no. Look at ACCM. Our Dravidian with the militia. God, I don't even know how to describe this wall off. Roggy chasing these militia away. He does not want them anywhere close to his base, being annoying, but ACCM has absolutely no reservations about pulling 6 villagers off the production line when he's got 21. This is 30% of his workforce that he's just pulled off to wall off a very messy, disgusting area. Let's see what his vision is. No vision whatsoever. Teal sees almost everything, but not to the east. And if you guys haven't noticed, my usual... This is a Dark Age barracks has come to all of our attention, that this is just a house inside of a walled off, fortified little structure. Poor Ibex. All lamed. I don't think Blue took... Does Blue have 3 boars? I guess he could take these 3. But that's a long road to get all the way back to his settlement. Pinging over here saying, hey, this annoying villager here from Orange... Beautiful. Oh no, but he's drawn the attention of the snow leopard. Get the high ground. Get the high ground. Gets the high ground. Double teaming of the snow leopard here. And it dies. Everyone is starting to head up to feudal with the exception of, it looks like, who? Blue? No surprise there. He did not get the 3 extra boars. He was under attack from the very beginning of the game. Had to deal with 3 lamed ibex, 0 boars except for the ones that were in the immediate vicinity. He still does not have enough food to go up to feudal. Yikes. How many villagers on the berries? 10, foraging as quickly as they can. ACCM not giving his opponent a chance to breathe. Does not want the Goth to get up to Castle Imperial. Wants to end this game before it even started. Archery range going up for him as well. But our Persian already out with 7 scouts. That's a huge food investment here for Valis. No lake this time. No pond or whatever the hell the lingo is. Unlike last game, now he's pinging here. He wants the walls deleted so he can go in and cause a ruckus. ACCM's wall off not up in time, and now the Persian scouts are in. But it looks like there's a spearman out of ACCM. He knows this is not his first time at the rodeo. Another spearman coming out. What were they attacking here? The palisade? Let's follow along on their journey, see what kind of damage they can, what kind of ruckus they can create. Oh. This villager just waddles by. Not my problem that you're being attacked by a snow leopard. Doesn't help her teammate, teammate villager, let's put it like that. Her own villager, of course, at all. Okay, these guys are all still alive with the exception of one that just died. But died to who? To the villager? Oh my god, no. The villager didn't get the kill. The spearman didn't get the kill. So who the hell killed this one scout? Tomorrow on Unsolved Mysteries. Who killed the Persian scout? Oh, you can't be engaging in a town center radius like this. Especially not with 2 of your scouts basically at death's door. Contesting the water is Panda. Fire galley versus regular galley. Gray up to castle first on his team. Gurki immediately building 3 town centers on the other side of the map. Nice and safe and secure. Building a 4th town center is our Hun. Neither player really supporting any of their teammates just yet. Kind of, I guess, hoping that their teammates hold the line. Although here it looks like Panda isn't doing much more than holding the line. He is the one putting on a lot of aggression. Okay, looks like Blue canceled the galley, went for a fire ship instead. Fire galley. Villagers come in and say, not in my neighborhood, man. Hey, ACCM, get the hell out. And then after they're done with that, they're going to build a tower of their own? No, they are not. That tower disappeared very quickly. 6 kills on these 5. 2 kills on this guy. So 8 kills for these remaining scout cav units. Orange continuing to engage in the water here. Blue has stopped. Alf no longer interested in contesting the water. He is going for a market. What's his economy look like? Oh, wow. Lowest one on his team. 28 villagers again. Panda just absolutely wrecked him in the early stages of the game. Look how far behind he is. I mean, not that Panda's any... he's not exactly light years ahead either. He's got 400 gold, 200 food, whereas Alf has 200 food, almost 100 gold. Neither player really having any military or economy to speak of. 34 villagers for Orange. More Persian scouts streaming in. Plus 1 attack upgrade. 1 archer trying to hold the line. Anyone else? No. But these are melee units. No, don't open the gate. Oh, he opened the gate. ACCM. Why did you do that? I was literally about to say they are melee units. You can just repair this gate and build up an army to counter them. Instead, ACCM opens the gates. And now 10 scouts with 11 kills are en route to do even more damage. Valis playing incredibly aggressively. Fourth town center going up for our Aztec as well. We'll see if our warrior monk civilization gets out any warrior monks. What is happening here? Nothing in the center of the map. Water continued to be contested, and this is what happens. This is exactly, guys, why every time I see a lake as part of a wall-off, I absolutely hate it because of these guys. Transport ships. If you get control of the water, look at this. There is nothing Blue can do about this. Blue has no army. He's still only on 26 villagers. Oh, man. But at least Blue saw him. He's entering town center fire. Not exactly the most accurate of town center fire. Oh, he loses the villager. Okay. Good move by Blue to force that villager to turn around and take a whole bunch of damage. Green has certainly made himself at home here inside our Goth's base. And continues to circle. 10 kills, but Scout Cavalry versus Stone Wall. Not exactly a fair fight. Blue with a very, very defensive tower. Oh, this is so sour for Blue. He's now down to 25 villagers. And he's doing... Oh, instead of building an army, he's just walling himself off. I don't know if this is the right move. You are giving up control of this entire territory. You no longer have a dock. Red, our Hun, needs to get his ass over to help his teammate. Does he not realize that his teammate has half the score that he does? Yes, no, he does not. This is a this is an enemy stable here. Teal pinging over here, saying, "Hey, anyone want these boars? If not, I'll take them." Oh, why the hell not? Goes for 3. We'll see if he gets 3. So Red has enough wherewithal to help Teal get these boars. He has the time and the the inclination and the micro to help out here, but against his other teammate, he does not. Blue left alone. Take a look at his villager count. Compare Blue and Red's villager count. 24 to 116. That's just very, very sour in my opinion. No villagers on stone. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person. 3 villagers on stone for our Hun. So no supporting castle anytime soon, even though he is going up to castle. Let's take a look at ACCM and Roggy here. So the players have decided to wall each other off. And this attack by Valis has been stymied. These are now light cavalry, not scouts anymore. But the real story is, how the hell is Blue going to hold on here? Look at this. More and more army streaming in from our Portuguese. They have made landfall in an area that is very hard for Blue to detect or do anything about. And look at this. 80 stone away from being able to put up a castle, and he can just literally buy that stone, which is exactly what he just did, even though it cost him 163 gold. How many villagers here? 7 villagers going to build this castle. It looks like a bit of a pathing issue here for these villagers. Oh, this one's going the long way. She's gonna maybe draw some town center fire. First volley misses. Second volley gets a little bit. Oh, Orange might want to bring a few spearmen here. For now, he's exploring. He wants to say, hey, wait a second. Where are the reinforcements? Why is nobody helping Blue out? This is a team game. Emphasis on team, and there is no I in team. So why the hell is he not helping his teammate out? Immediately sees the red Knight-O. The Knight-O, what the hell are you doing? Stopping the attack and outpost. But doesn't matter. Castle's up. Let's see the organ guns. Remember, guys, I have no clue if they've been nerfed or buffed. Their area of effect has been narrowed. Their accuracy has gone down from 50% to 0. Their first attack ball, or whatever you want to call it, no longer does more damage than the rest. They all just do equal amounts of damage. And we'll see if that is actually something that is nerfed or buffed in this case. I mean, like I said, check out Spirit of the Law's video, where he discusses and actually does a bunch of experiments on of these guys firing on infantry, and it actually turns out that if you stagger infantry, you do worse against organ guns than if you clump them, which makes no sense to me. Because if you saw the developer notes when they released the April patch, they actually made a very specific note about organ guns. They wanted people to know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? They wanted people to... Okay, Gray supporting his teammate. They wanted people to know that the whole reason for the changes is because these units were originally intended to kill clumps of infantry. And so if you're clumping infantry, technically you should be suffering greater losses, but apparently, as we saw with Spirit of the Laws video, if you stagger infantry, you actually do worse. Don't ask me how that works, but in any event. Hi, Quadman. Glad you could join us. We are at the 29-minute mark of the game, and all hell is about to break loose here, it looks like. Yellow building infrastructure to attack our Viking, starting to send some of these elite berserkers. Yellow, by the way, also heading up to Imperial, but our Hun is about to get Paladin, and he's got 22 Cavaliers. What I thought would be the most exciting theater of war, this one to the south between ACCM and Roggi, has turned out so far to be the most boring theater of war. The most exciting one up here, where our Portuguese contested the lake, won the lake, and is now shoving himself into Alf's base. Alf still at below 30 villagers. Yikes. I don't know why he's engaging into castle fire with these Cavaliers when in literally a minute and 10 seconds they are going to be Paladins. A random Portuguese Cavalier stuck. Okay, will become unstuck with the help of a transport. I mean, don't get me wrong, Orange's economy is dog shit too, but 49 villagers is still better than 28. He's got 600 gold. Alf is broke. Alf does not have the ability to... I mean, he's got enough food for one villager? Okay, he rebuilt over here. Okay, he's hunting. Our Celt is hunting. Let's see. That's one of my... I'm very excited for the stronghold change for the Celts. Let's see it in action in this game. Not that I expect any infantry out of our Hun, but basically it creates an 18 by 18 box around a castle where allied infantry are healed. Where are you going, Trebuchet? This is not enough Paladins, at least not for now. Let's see the upgrades. Fully upgraded. But the Berserkers, my god, are they shredding through everything. Look at that +5 attack against cavalry. So he got Chieftains. Brian, you're confusing me with the Lithuanian tower shields, hill forts. My goodness. Although I think I finally remember how the difference between those two. But let's see it. In any event, it doesn't really matter because Alf, our Celt, is nowhere close. Oh my god, and the location he chose for his town center is now under attack by a bunch of Eagle Warriors elite. Oh man, no Garland War just yet for these guys, so they only do attack on a +2, but man... He's already here with Siege. He's already here with Eagles. Oh, sour break for blue. Alf is just not getting lucky at all in this game. Yikes. I don't know what to do here. Berserkers to one end. Elite Eagle Warriors. Aztec Elite Eagle Warriors. There it is. There's your Garland Wars. To the left. Again, look at this. ACCM, one of the most aggressive players in the game at the moment. And I don't mean this specific game, I mean on the whole, an incredibly aggressive player. He's just kind of hanging back. I don't know what to make of this, to be honest. I mean, Teal not exactly pushing in as well. Look at him, he's building an outpost. Okay, so you saw a tower and a few houses. Our Celt is in trouble. Our Celt is relocating to the back, but does he even have villagers here? Where are the villagers that he's sending? It looks like there's a few blue dots moving here and there. Okay, he lost his town center. Yikes. So blue at the 35-minute mark of the game has been dislocated. Or dislodged, rather. Not dislocated. He's not a shoulder. And now we've got Portuguese Paladins against Hunnic Paladins. Let's take a look at the stats on these guys. The Huns, as we saw, are fully upgraded. And that was the last Portuguese cavalry unit, so we're not going to see the stats on that. And now our Hun, who left his teammate to die, is suffering the consequences of what happens when you leave your teammate to die. He no longer is there to protect the borderlands, and now your settlement is under attack. Our Portuguese even bringing these very annoying early game archer units that he used so well to annoy the hell out of Alf, to the point where Alf just could not. Oh man, how sour is this? One Eagle Warrior, purple pinging over here now. Okay, he's getting Arumis. No attack upgrades whatsoever. Oh, ACCM. Let's see these guys kill some villagers and generate some gold. By the way, that was another confusing thing that I had to look up, because in the notes of the release, it says they generate gold when they attack units. And then in the actual game itself, it says they generate gold when they kill units. So the Keshiks, for example, from the Tatars, generate gold when they attack. They don't necessarily have to kill the unit. Whereas these Berserkers, I think, actually have to kill the villagers or the monks or whatever it is. But it's very, very confusing. Not too sure why they... Yeah, you see, Brian, that's what it says, right? But take a look at this. Sorry, guys, I'm going to do something a little strange right now. It says that, but then when you actually go into the game, you see, look, infantry deal bonus damage to cavalry, generate gold when killing villagers. So which is it? Attacking or killing? Those are not the same thing, right? Or am I just overthinking this? Here it says when killing villagers. Let me know what you think in the chat if you actually have an answer, because I looked into it, and in one side it says attacking, and then in the other it says killing. Oh man, ACCM, was he I wonder if it's like 4 in the morning where he's playing, because he's just not playing like himself right now. Orange pinging up here. Uh-oh, our Persian has kicked into gear. That incredible economy is about to overwhelm and swarm over somebody. 49 Hussars. Yeah, Weston, that is a good point. But it's misleading, right? Or not misleading, but a little bit confusing. Because if you attack a villager, for example, let's say a full health villager, and you attack him one time, you take this this war axe, this hatchet, this tool of death here, and you whack it at once, and then you run away. You're not killing it. I don't know. In any event, one of those one of those interesting little things. But I originally agreed with all of you guys. I thought they were basically turning Viking infantry into Keshiks. Because, sorry guys, I'm going to do it again. I'm really sorry for this. But take a look at this. When you go into Tatar, and you go into Keshiks, Tatar unique cavalry unit that generates gold when fighting other units. So it says fighting, right? I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm just being a bit too finicky, I guess. But oh, hi Bacon Monster. Who has a build up by yellow? ACCM, this thing? A fishing village here. He's got a few crossbows, 2 spearmen, and 3 urumis. Luckily for him, the Aztec is here to help out. But red has collapsed as well. Our Hun is basically dead. He's got a few heavy cav archers. Oh, Age of Empires. You see, you guys are nice. This is why I like YouTube, because you guys are super nice, and we talk about this stuff. If I were to go on Reddit and oh, what the hell happened here? Sorry, guys. If I were to go on Reddit and type in, are they attacking or killing? Man, they would rip into me like I'm a piece of Swiss cheese. Upgrades on the Hussars for our Persian fully upgraded. Okay, it looks like the eagles are gonna slaughter this all. Oh, what a sour loss here for green, but a sour loss of only a few hussars. Not the end of the world. Oh, Weston, I absolutely love Reddit. It's my social media platform of choice. If ever I think life is too good and I want to get all depressed, I go to Twitter and I read the news. And if I want to waste like half an hour looking at pretty pictures of like the Italian countryside and some nice deep dish Detroit pizza or something like that, I go on Instagram. But most of the time I'm on Reddit. And yeah, it is a very dangerous place. Purple realized there was a lake. But yeah, no, if ever you when I post, and I post on Reddit, by the way, I do, but you have to post in such a specific way. You have to phrase your questions or your comments. Oh, guys, holy shit! Holy shit, I wasn't looking! Why would I look at Valis? He's been inactive for the last 45 minutes. But here come the Persian War Elephants, elite, fully upgraded. Looks like they've got mahouts. They've definitely got their tramp stamps. Look at those tramp stamps on the elephants. I absolutely love this unit, and this is not deathmatch. When do you ever see 40 elite Persian War Elephants fully upgraded? But Huskarls are on the way as well for teal. Realizing that purple's going into crossbows, not a bad tech switch. Oh yeah, Brian, absolutely a good place to troll people. But, you know, like everything in writing, it never, sometimes the tone... Man, there are times when, you know, like my wife's at work and I'm texting and I think I'm saying something funny or a joke or something. And then she's like, are you angry? Why are you upset? And I tell her, what the hell are you talking about? I'm not upset. Why would you think I'm upset? And she's like, oh, the tone of your message. Oh, it's so sour. Oh, God, these elephants get surrounded, but look how much damage they're taking with that trample. Oh, these berserkers are gone. They don't even know it yet, but they're dead. These guys are dead men walking. There's a reason the Vikings never actually got to Persia. And we're seeing it right now. Oh, my God. Did they just absolutely eviscerate 63 kills, 14,000 HP of elephant. Let's pivot back south. Arbalests out now, Urumis as well, with Aztec champions to support, but no siege, no long distance bombard units that can take down these castles. So I guess if you're going to rely on the Aztecs, these champions, okay. Yeah, Brian, exactly. Like, you have to be very careful in Reddit, because I posted questions where people respond and I'm like, is this guy being a dick to me, or is this guy actually like, trying to be helpful? Oh, why are you attacking the gate? It's open. It's open. Go through it. Enter the gate. He has entered the gate. This castle is going to do a lot of good work, though. This is not that many elephants left, and now they're being converted. The good HP ones are being converted, by the way. Organ guns, not exactly designed to take down Persian war elephants. And somehow Team West has stabilized, but look at Blue. He's a non-entity. He's got 10 villagers, building 5 more. He's freaking housed at the moment. That being said, it looks kind of looks like Orange is also kind of given up. He's got his transport and galley, his fire ships. He's got 5 bombards and 4 monks. I don't know that that's necessarily that heavy hitting of an army. And look at this. All action to the north has stopped. Let us pivot south, where that Dravidian Aztec army is trying to take on the Gothic Persian army. But here come the elephants. 17,000 HP of elephants. Oh, look at them. They're just they are so freaking tanky. They're just hanging out, peacocking. I don't even know where to begin with this double gate wall off here, but it's very quickly. Oh yeah, you think your pikemen are gonna do shit against these elephants? Watch this. Watch this. This is gonna be a slaughter. Okay, well, the pike are engaging into Huskarls. Man, have we seen in deathmatch live streams how bad pikemen are against elephants. Trying to click the elephants. Still 13,000 HP of elephants. All the pikemen are gone. Our Aztecs' entire army has vanished. To the north, the Vikings are moving in yet again. Fully upgraded berserkers are trying to take on a massive 5 heavy cav archers. Oh, they're in the trade. What's the movement speed on these guys? 1.15, so not that quick. But red, where's Valus? He is focusing all the way down south here. But there is a timer now on Valus, because if he doesn't support red, it's basically GG, because he can't take on 3 different opponents on 2 different sides of the map, especially not with Persian war elephants. I mean, yes, they're an incredibly tanky unit, but their movement speed is slower than a freaking Teutonic Knight. We have our first Aztec Elite War Elephant, ladies and gentlemen. Why does he move at a 0.6? Do they lose their mahouts when they get converted? What the hell is that? I never noticed that. That is very weird. Why did his movement speed decrease? And let's see this one. Yeah, his movement speed is down again. Yeah, there you go. I knew it. The second red fell. There's nothing Valus can do to hold this. Wow, what a fun game. 410 berserkers. Mamma mia. Kills? Not the highest kill count game. Didn't really go on that long. Trade. Look at this. Oh my god. Somehow ACCM is not the lowest score on his team. I don't know. I love ACCM's play. Again, I think he's one of the most aggressive players. Yeah, Brian, that HP on the elephants makes a huge difference. But again, why, when they get converted, do they lose mahouts? Look at this. Movement speed 0.6 to the 0.86. I'm trying to think. I don't think the Aztecs... Is it because Aztecs just don't have cavalry, and then therefore their cavalry don't get any kind of... Like, if you were to convert let's say you were to convert a Cuman paladin that moves at a 1 point... Oh, God, I want to say 5.9, 5.6? Anyway, let's actually take a real example. 1 second. Why play a guessing game? If you were to convert any hussar in the game that has husbandry and whatever, 1.65 movement speed. If you're the Aztecs and you convert them, do they lose all their speed upgrades? That makes no sense to me. Anyway, another one of those interesting little oddball things about... And look at this. Oddball things about Age of Empires. So, returning to the replays... I think that was this one. Oh, Alf. Alf, you were not supported by your teammate at all. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. I guess you lose the unique upgrades, right? And not just like the stable upgrades, because they still had all the attack upgrades. They still had all the armor upgrades. Okay. Good to know. Oh, we've got Tato. ACCM again, AR-12, Kylar. Let's see what the teams are. Yellow, gray, red, and purple. And we'll call you guys Team West. So let's take a look. From the 12 o'clock position, Tato in his usual red as the Turks. In purple, Andorran as the Britons. ACCM this time as the Cumans in yellow, and Gurki as the Mayans in gray. Spawning opposite of him, we have Samaro as the Magyars in blue, Kylar as the Bulgarians in orange, his side pocket target as the Mongols, and his flank AR-12 as the Lithuanians. So we got Lithuanians opposite Turks. Oh man, one brute force cavalry, one brute force gunpowder. Gurki Mayans spawning opposite the Magyars. Oh, I don't like that for the Mayans at all. So, for example, Brian, let me put a theoretical question to you. Let's say you have a Mayan Eagle Warrior with El Dorado. So he's elite. He's got 100 HP. And then he gets converted by, I don't know, anybody. Any other civ. A Lithuanian, a Magyar monk. Does his HP go back down to 60? Because it's a unique technology? Maybe I'll run some simulations and find out. I honestly don't know the answer to that. And look at this annoying separation between green and red. These two corridors with this giant, weird-shaped, baseball diamond-shaped home plate forest here. Very annoying. Tato looks like he lost the villager? Oh, the wolf has 1 kill. Tato lost the villager to this wolf. Does have loom. How did he lose a villager to the wolf? Anyway. Samara walling off to the top portion. And Gurki to the bottom portion. And yeah, look, I'm going to zoom out. This is basically a hideout in Rage Forest. You have a big central forest and a bunch of avenues of attack. I have high expectations for this game because, as you guys know, my theory is the messier the map, the more crazy the gameplay. And so 1, 2, 3, 4 avenues of attack to the north. 1, 2 to the south. But my God, is this precarious? This is literally 3 tiles that can be wrecked and destroyed very, very easily. Sorry, guys. Later on in the game. Team West has already lost its 2 starting scouts. Borpal here for Gurki. Tato already with a 3 Borpal. Let's see if he makes it. I mean, it looks like he will. And Doran Scout kind of hanging out, watching the procession. First one down. Second one down. Third one. This is a lot of spoiled meat here for Tato, though. 93 meat on the cow, 14 meat on the cow, 3 full boars, and he's only got 10 villagers. And he's going to hunt even more? No, this can't be. This must be for a wall off, right? Or to beat up the villager. Okay, he's poking at her with a with his swashbuckling sword, and he's hunting the deer at the same time. My God, Tato does not want to get lamed. One thing we didn't notice is, look at this. How sour is this for Tato? Losing control of his primary gold, his primary stone, or rather secondary stone. His primary stone's to the left. Secondary stone and secondary gold, and a deer. Oh, wow. Sour turn of events here. AR-12 putting on the aggression beautifully. Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Tato manages to contest this. By the way, for everyone on Reddit, did you guys see the latest? There was a thread earlier today that were basically asked, why does everyone pronounce Tato's name differently? Mem pronounces it Tatot with a T at the end. And, one more? Okay. ECCM going Beastmaster. T90 pronounces it Tatito. Everyone pronounces it differently. I'm just going to pronounce it the way his name appears. Hi, Atlas. Glad you could join. How is your evening going, if it is evening where you are? Samaro pulling 3 boars. I don't know how she can run that fast. Look at the size of that freaking steak she's carrying. That's at least a $700 steak. Yeah, this is very sour for Tato. Only 11 villagers to get all of that food. At the same time, he's got to pull villagers to contest the taking of his resources. Although, to be honest, you can reclaim this in late feudal, I guess, if you want to invest in feudal army. Or you can just try to reclaim it now. But it looks like green is just trying to lame these resources. Our cumin, no big surprise. Using, oh, I was going to say 7, the standard 7 villagers to build a town center, but no. ACCM wants it up yesterday. Beautiful location for town center. And there's another beautiful location between the stone and the gold here. So ACCM in a good spawning location. Tato? Absolutely not. Look at this again. 1,400 gold, 3,200 stone rather, 3,200 gold. And then his primary gold is also contestable. I mean, yes, it's secure, but an archer right here? Yikes. Oh, Atlas, you missed we were discussing Reddit a little while ago as the toilet of opinions that it is. I mean, it can be very helpful, but it can be also incredibly soul-crushing. Looks like gray and blue have agreed, although gray... Okay, tower. I am doing quite all right. I was just pointing out in the earlier start of the live stream that at some point in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be taking a bit of a time off from live streaming because my wife is literally about to give birth. Not too sure exactly when. Apparently that's very normal, not to know exactly when, and it can happen anytime in the next 2 weeks. So, you know, our little town center is building a villager. Although unlike these guys that come out with their pants and fully grown, he is going to be tiny and requiring a lot more micro than this villager will. Newborns, if you don't know. I mean, I don't know. This is my first kid, but apparently they require a lot of micro. Can't leave them alone for a second, apparently. Yeah, first child. Thanks, guys. So yeah, so there might be a few days when I'm off, but I will make a post on my community page just to kind of let everyone know that, hey, I'm taking a little, I don't even want to call it a break because I'm assuming it's going to be a nightmare, but sleepless nights. The only thing I can say is I'm already a night owl. Like, I stay up until usually 2 or 3 in the morning every night. And so I'm hoping that kind of helps with things, but I don't think anything really prepares or helps. Everyone says the same thing, you know. Say goodbye to this, say goodbye to that. Paternity leave, no. I am self-employed. There is no paternity leave for me. But definitely, eventually will, I mean, I'm hoping that I'll be able to, if maybe not the usual 2.5 hour live streams, but definitely an hour, maybe one game here and there. Although we'll see. I don't want to say, I don't want to predict or jinx or anything. My cousins, I have 2 cousins in New York, and they had one had a son, one had a daughter, literally a day or 2 apart. And from what I understand, one was very easy and one was very difficult in terms of like crying and needing attention and stuff. So I have no clue what's going to happen. I'm just going to play it by ear. But very, very excited, but wanted to let you guys know. My regulars, you guys are awesome, so you know about it first, basically. But yeah, I had a bunch of videos lined up, about a week's worth of videos that I can't use anymore just because they're from the previous patch or the previous version of the game, so I'm gonna have to record a whole bunch more. Although, as you guys saw earlier, we've got a few Viper games that are gonna be super fun. I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's a bunch of really fun games that these top level players have been playing recently. Plus there's a let's a test to see if you can handle it. Oh god, I hope you can. And yeah, we'll see how it goes, but yeah, there's a few exciting games that I'm looking forward to casting because the matchups, not only the players but the civs themselves. I think all the pro players are trying out all these new civs with all their different changes, and so it's going to be pretty fun. But in any event, let's get back to the game, where ACCM, unlike last game, actually has a military that's about to come out at the 17-minute mark and not the 40-minute mark of the game. So like I was hoping last game, ACCM is being nice and aggressive. Gurky, our Mayan, not aggressive at all, housed at 35. He is getting wheelbarrow. Okay, not a bad upgrade to get when you're housed. But take a look at the supporting castle from our Britain. Already a petard out, already a longbow in the production tab. Army supplies 5 to 4. But we are not yet at that stage where everyone is in castle and everyone is plopping down infrastructure. Looks like blue is going to be in castle very soon. Gurky Nowhere close. Let's look at his resources. Needs a little bit more gold. And then about 150. Oh, he's buying. Okay, so he's quote-unquote balancing his economy. Man, when I started casting Age of Empires games in October, little did I know there's so much unique lingo in this. Housed instead of supply blocked. Balancing economy instead of selling shit. Your mom, I did, and I've casted a few of those games. I didn't know if it was a I didn't know if it was a show match or if it was actually a I think they were just using the map. Although I guess it depends on what is it, what exactly is a definition of a show match, to be honest. Guys, you know me. I'm not an expert in all this. Like, I literally just said all the terminology and stuff, but I contacted Memb, and because I did sign up to be not a caster of the tournament. Come on, blow up, blow up. Come on, man. Okay, it blows up. I signed up with him not to be a caster, but as somebody who sorry, not a streamer. Somebody who streams the games live like he will. But I'm going to be a caster, which means that 24 hours after a game is played, I'll have permission from Memb to cast it and post it on my YouTube channel. And I asked him, I said, hey, Memb, I don't see in the schedule, because the schedule, I think the first show matches are end of April, early May. And I said, hey, I noticed that Yo and was it Jordan or Daniel are playing on your KOTD 5 Arabia. Did the tournament start? And he replied right away. He said, no, they're just using the map, which is absolutely fine. Okay, that's okay. Sure, your mom. So that, I guess that is a show match then. But yes, I did cast a few of those games. Very exciting games. Not going to spoil it. Like this petard who is spoiling everything by just not doing it much here. Okay. Our Britain being incredibly aggressive, and Doran, I like this. One of my big complaints with the Britons is they're not aggressive enough, lacking a big juicy unit like a paladin, for example. But man, purple already 8 range, 8 attack. It was Jordan? Okay. Okay. You'd think after casting it I would know, but you know, sometimes the old brain doesn't work properly. What can I say? ACCM has it out for this one column. There's nobody inside. Those are arrow slits, but and hoardings around the top part, but there's nobody inside. Not too sure why he's attacking this at the moment. Although I guess what else is he gonna attack? Hasn't really busted into his opponent's base just yet. Red expanding backwards. And look at this again. Tato lost control. 1,400 stone. How much gold is this that he lost control of? Let's isolate it. 10,000 gold? No, that can't be right. Yeah, that's including these guys. One sec. Let me unclick. 8,800 gold lost here for Tato. And this gold patch looks like it's about to run dry. 1,800 only left on it. So let's see how he does. I mean, there's a bit of gold here in the center that he can take, but that is a very sour loss of control there. I don't know why green, by the way, is not trying to take this. Take as little, as much as you can before you get dislodged. Why the hell not? It's free. Your opponent isn't contesting it. Does Tato even see that far? No, he doesn't. His vision doesn't even extend. You can teeth this all the live long day. It's funny how the piles actually are changing. That's a little weird, no? Depending on Tato's vision. Anyway, let's pivot south, where this very annoying stone column is still being attacked. Although you've got 2 rams that need repairing. What is our Briton doing, by the way? Healing up his units? Yes, he is. He's going up to 4 petards. We'll see how he, which direction he decides to bust his way in through. Tato building a nice little gate for him. Green. Secondary wall off. going up for him as well. And now it looks like teal is reinforcing green, purple is reinforcing red. So we've got a nice 2v2 shaping up here. Mangadai out on the field. +2 attack, +2 range against longbows with +2 attack, +3 range. That infamous Britain range. Orange supporting blue, yellow supporting gray. Although again, gray, no army at all. Our Mayan wants to get up to Imperial. Remember, they're discounted archers. The discount... Oh, what the hell was here? Sorry, guys, 1 second. What the hell was this? Ah, never mind. Yeah, as the Mayans, he probably just wants to get his butt up to Imperial. Or at least late Castle. So that he can start getting those cheaper units, those cheaper archery units. But for now, we're approaching the 30-minute mark, 25 to 30 minutes when the action starts happening. 1 petard, 2 petard, 3 petard, no. Look at green immediately walling this off. They are deathly scared of these longbows. As well, they should be. My goodness, 8 range already on them. And look at Tato. Will he lose another villager to a wolf? No. Did you miss a spot? Yeah, he missed a spot, but builds it. And this is the fun of a map that, by the way, I'm going to zoom out again. That looks like a hideout with a big chunk of forest in the middle. You can just wall it off. Look at Tato. Man. This is a walling off all the livelong day. Look at this. What is his... okay, he's starting to build Janissaries. Where's his castle up north? Okay, so he's starting to take out this infrastructure. Oh, and I think AR-12 made a mistake here. The second you got control of this stone, you should have started mining it, as opposed to mining the stone that's closer to you. Like, what's the point of depleting your resources if you can deplete your enemy's resources? Not like it's 30 minutes. Not like you had 20 minutes to get your stone miners up there. Well, what the hell is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 Mongol castles going up at once in one location. They really don't want to get run by. They want their trade nice and secure is what I'm assuming the point of those castles are. I was petarded. Hey, your mom, there should be a little drum emoji when you go ba-dum-ching. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. ACCM. He's inside the base, sees the castle. Not enough time to stop it. Oh, Viper wall-off attempt failed. And now these Lancers are going to see a lot. Not exactly the greatest line of sight, but the speed. Oh, okay. Okay, but they're fighting. Oh my god, what were they fighting? Light Cav and Scout Cav? Yikes. Oh my goodness. With drills, by the way. And look at this. Look at the left side of our screen. 3 players going up to Imperial at the same time. Eagle Warrior. I thought our Mayan was going up to... I mean, I knew he was waiting to go up to Imperial by how unaggressive he was being. But I thought it was to take advantage of the cheaper archery units. But no, he is going El Dorado Eagles, 100 HP Sepahi for our Turk. He is making a transition to Cav Archers. On the right side, we've got Elite Mangadai. Our Magyar is heading up to Imperial as well. What is his infrastructure like? 6 archery ranges, 7 barracks to support from his teammate. But what the hell do you do to stop this? Your longbows are not going to do jack to these guys. Neither are the villagers. You're not going to build quick enough. Oh my god. Can you imagine Rams, by the way, with drills and with torsion engines? I think you would, in the game, you would just build like 1,000 Rams and just end the game every single game. Your one Mangonel, our Briton, with his limp, weak Mangonels trying to shell away at this. You are not going to get this. Oh, this is very bad here for Tato. This is incredibly bad here for Tato. Our Briton has nothing. Like I said, they lack that big umphy unit. And now he's blocking the path of the Hussars. The Britons' range is more their thing. Oh, you locked your... It looks like these guys are stuck inside the wall. What the hell is this? Is there a gap here? Age of Empires never failing to impress. So we'll leave the Britons and the Turks to defend against the Mongol horde here, while we watch ACCM with his now elite Step Lancers. Soon, a minute away from Blast Furnace, will be fully upgraded. Oh my god, they just shred through these halbs with their +1 range. Okay, a few of them are fighting to the south. A bunch of them to the north are just taking a break. Seeing a Treb on Treb violence here. Okay, this is a more manageable count of siege rams. They are dying. I mean, this is a useless attack here. What? I don't know what the hell the point of that is. By the way, did I read that, oh man. Right as I was about to, what the hell's the, oh my god, guys, my brain is just melting. 1 second, let me... Oh no, never mind. Sorry. Brain fart, ignore the last 5 seconds. Oh, look at all the Step Lancers that died here. The Eagles have come to finish the job, but the castle is down. In come more Step Lancers. And our Magyar has to retreat. Let's take a look at the upgrades on these guys. Are they fully upgraded? Yes, they are. +1 attack, +1 range. Trade starting to go up. 122 gold is a good amount. Looks like trade is going up for Team West as well. Treb gets caught out in the violence, doesn't want to be here. It's surviving for now. These Eagles are trying to reach the Cav Archers. The Eagles should have some pretty damn good Pierce Armor. 8 Pierce Armor against a unit that does 11 damage. Oh my god, Magyar late game are no joke. Let's see how they handle this. I mean, so let's see it, guys. I was talking about Bulgarians with Bilbo Baggins and Gambesons. Let's see if we get to see it. So far, no Bilbo Baggins and no Gambesons. But let's see. I'm going to keep my eye out on the top right of our screen. And now these guys are going to be heavy Cav Archers. Oh, this is going to be absolutely deadly. But never write off Cuban Elite Step Lancers. If there's ever a unit that can swarm quickly and change the dynamics, it is that unit. Oh, wow. They managed to stop the aggression here? And looks like Tato's gotten the stone now. Oh, man. If Green deletes this and runs in with a bunch of Lechai, not that he has Lechai, getting Bloodlines, getting Husbandry, going up to Imperial. I mean, he's definitely looks like he's planning on going heavy cavalry. If he just destroys his own wall, he could run into Red's base and just absolutely start shredding that economy. But anyway, at the action here down south, it looks like red and purple. Oh my goodness. Our Turk has come with a vengeance. Longbow count only at 21. And Doran looked so aggressive early on. Looked like he was going to trying to bust his way in. And now, 20 minutes later, still just has 21 longbows. What are the upgrades on them, by the way? Fully upgraded. Let's pivot down south where now the Magyars have the heavy HCAs. Our Bulgarian infantry, let's take a look. Still no Gambesons, still no Bilbo Baggins. So it looks like Team West is really shoving in here to the south and to the north. Green fielding no army at all. I thought he was going heavy cavalry because he's got 1,000 gold. No, he's going light cavalry. Oh man, I don't know how much onager fire these Cav Archers can take, but good dodging here by Blue. The problem for him is take a look at the HP. Actually, no, the HP is pretty damn good. Actually, got fantastic dodging here out of Samero. One random behind the scenes, behind enemy lines. Cav Archer, where are you going? Oh, he gets sniped and killed immediately. Oh, this is not where you want to be against onagers. You do not want to clump up like this. Oh, now their trade is exposed as well. Yikes. And look at these Magyar Cav Archers just shredding. Look at them attacking on a 12-8 range. Let's pivot back north. Okay, so our Lithuanian is going Winged Hussars. Not a bad choice when your opponent is a Turk. Remember, they get a small bonus against gunpowder. What are you building here? Houses. This eagle is denying housing. This is the greedy land developer who doesn't want to develop housing. Oh, sorry, Daniel, that's what I call the Bagains upgrade for the Bulgarians that adds that huge amount of melee armor to them. I believe it is a +5 melee armor to their infantry. So basically it gives them 9 melee armor when fully upgraded, which is insane. It turns them into mini Teutonic Knights, and I'm just an idiot, so I call them Bilbo Baggins. Because, you know, Bilbo over Frodo, baby. Oh, Eagle's taking a few shots to the face here. And there we go. Green is shifting into a Cavalier, hopefully Paladin soon. Although we'll see if he has any relics. Mithril? Yeah. Basically. I mean, look at the gold count of our Bulgarian. 1,500 gold. Invest some of it in your infantry. Instead, he's getting chemistry? Chemistry? You've got halberdiers and two-handed swordsmen. Not a single castle anywhere in the area. Why the hell are you getting chemistry? Okay, purple pinging over here. Let's take a look at the Cavaliers, by the way. So +2, and his upgrades are +2. So green has no relics. Our Lithuanian, who needs relics desperately, has none. Trying to keep this castle alive. It is on the high ground, which means it's taking 25% less damage, but how many freaking Britain Trebs? Holy shit, 10 Trebs? Wow. But here we go. Winged Hussars streaming in, trying to get rid of the Treb count, lowering it right now to 9. To 8. 7. No upgrades for Team East at all. Not a single upgrade being researched. This is the moment our Cuban decides to get a crop rotation. By the way, another cool upgrade that I like is giving the Sicilians even more food bonus for their farms from extra 100 to 125. This is a lot of Cav Archers. 105 kills on these 64. I guess you need them when you're facing off against these 8 Pierce Armor Eagle Warriors. So let's see what kind of damage they do. 12. No bonus against Eagles or anything relevant here. Eagles have how much? 8 Pierce Armor. So these guys do 4 damage per shot. 4 damage for 100 HP. You need 25 Cav Archers to one-shot an Eagle Warrior, and he's got 61. So he can one-shot 2 of those Eagle Warriors. Okay, the Mongols here holding the line against our Turkish Hussars. Ridiculous amount of Pierce Armor in them as well. And now our Bulgarian is investing in capped ram. While his teammate dies around him, no one is defending the trade against these Steppe Lancers. 64 kills on 11 Steppe Lancers. Oh, they're going after the full carts too. Will he get there? Will he get there? 3 HP. Will he get there, or will they chase that one? Oh, look how sour that is. How close he was to dropping off his payload. But this is what I was talking about? No? Never mind. I thought I saw something flashing up here. I thought green was doing a run by. 21 longbows have become 76. This is finally a good amount of longbows. Britain longbows, Turkish heavy Cav Archers against Lithuanian winged Hussars and fully upgraded elite Mangudai. Beautiful taking of the hill, by the way, by these Turkish HCAs. The problem is our Lithuanian has 15 army supply, our Mongol has 30. Put together, they don't even have the army supply of one of these players, let alone 2. Yikes. So things are very dire to the north. To the south, blue is holding the line, but all the trade is gone. These Steppe Lancers are just absolutely wrecking everything. And yeah, not surprising. Why the hell did our Bulgarian... Oh, you know why he didn't get Bilbo Baggins? Because he doesn't have a castle. He just realized. I don't see a single castle here, but he's got enough stone for a castle. Man, that was a weird game out of Orange, but in any event, oh, the ranged units out of our Turk-Britain combo. Look at them aiming upwards. Oh, look at what a beautiful still image to end the game on. Fantastic. Let's take a look at the kill count. 260 Steppe Lancers, only 102. I mean, army supplies are down about 50%. Not a very heavy kill count game. Economically, a little bit of trade, a little trickle. Look at our Mongol, 110,000 resources. Okay, yeah, GG. And let's do one more. But bear with me. I think we saw this one. I think, is this the one we just saw? Samara was the Magyars, ACM was the Cumans. Okay, yeah, let's watch this one. Ooh, Vietnamese Burgundians. These are a few Ethiopians by Valis. Let's see that new Shotel warrior in action. Let's take a look at the teams real quick. Green, purple, teal, and gray. This is definitely Team West. Oh, look at the team names. Team names stuck around. So to the north, in the, let's call it the 1140 position, we have Barles as the Cumans in purple, his pocket. Ganji as the Vietnamese in teal. Next door, Valis as the Ethiopians, and his flank is Fresh to Death as the Bohemians. Benzai 10 as the Burgundians. His teammate, I am Zach. Haven't seen him in a while, as our yellow Lithuanians. Samaro in the other pocket as the Tatars, and on the other flank, Matt as the red Mayans. So we got Mayans against Cumans. I worry for the Mayans in that matchup, but we'll see. Oh, he teefed an Ibex from all the way over here. Where the hell was it? That is so funny. Matt already with the shenanigans, already with the wall off. Man, was he fast with that wall off. And then we have the Bohemians against the Ethiopians. Yikes. Let's see a big old battle of heavy units here. Let's see Hussite wagons taking on bombard cannons with torsion engines. Would love to see that. And then let's take a look at the map. We got one avenue of attack between gray and green. This little corridor here. Then we have whatever the F this is supposed to be. 1, 2, 3, 4 avenues of attack, and a big X marks the spot where you'll find the buried treasure. In this case, a whole bunch of stone. Teal already out here securing as far a wall off as possible. Although how the hell is he going to hold this wall off? That's a different question. And then red, as we saw, already managed to get his palisade up much quicker and teefed an Ibex, which, by the way, pretty damn impressive. Where are the Ibex here? Also, by the way, doesn't really look... Why is green pinging over here? Not too sure. It doesn't look like there's a lot of boars on the map. It looks like there's a shit ton of snow leopards, though. They are everywhere. But we've got a small clumps of boars over here. A few sheep in the middle of the trade route. Sheep in the trade route would be a good name for an 80s heavy metal band, by the way. And then we got a few boars here. I mean, look at Valis's backwards base. He's got his gold, he's got his stone, he's got his food, he's got a relic. And if he wants to domesticate it, he's got a snow leopard, not one, but two. This one's kind of hiding here, blended into the background. Now Ganji walled it off. Okay. What he didn't wall off was the southern portion, which he's leaving for Fresh to Death to wall off, but Fresh to Death is going to run into Benzai. Okay, 2 ships passing in the night. Fresh responds first. Benzai notices. And now we've got a one-on-one as the scouts show up. Oh, great. Trying to get cheeky here, trying to wall this area off. Oh man, you built a house. He's just gonna attack the house. Okay, I guess better to attack the house. And I like that his villagers are nearby. This is a fantastic play here by Matt. Didn't move the villagers back. Luring 3 boars. I like this play out of Matt so far. Okay, so it looks like 3 clumps of boars for every player. Where are Yellow's boars? Did he already take them? No, he took just 1. These are berries. 2 boars over here. Looks like Orange is pulling the second boar that's close to him. And also villagers close to the wall off. Not bad at all. The players decide, you know what? Let's not waste our energy. Let's save our APM, our micro, for the actual late stages of the game where we can beat the hell out of each other with Custeliers and with Hussite wagons. But for now, wait a second. What's happening here? Oh, never mind. Green trying to insert himself into the base Valis. We've seen him become more and more aggressive lately, which I don't mind at all. More walls going up. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Zach is trying to be as annoying as possible. Oh, he manages to distract Fresh to death for long enough so that he loses control of all 3 boars. That is sour, but undeterred. HP still above 50% moving forward. Green now moving back to help out. So he's going to chase this scout away. Zach has to run away. I don't think he can do much with this scout. And Gray is free to hunt. 1, 2, and 3. Players starting to hit feudal. 3 players on Team East will hit it at the exact same time, but Valis and Barrow's already up. Our Cumin opting for a second town center, but only 5 villagers building it will take a good chunk of time. Did he lose control of the boar? Oh man, what a sour turn of events here for Fresh to Death. Not once, but twice. Loses control over these boars. Which is sour because he actually has a good villager count here. 11 villagers for those, what do we want to call them? Harvest the boars? Chop the boars in half? Gut the boars? Now the presence of the tower necessitates another wall up, but this one has to be double walled off because this is within the tower radius. Why are you jacking this tree? Yeah, I don't know that this is the best place for a tower. Remember, the Cumin Step Lancers, or all Step Lancers, have +1 range, so they can move forward here if he goes Step Lancers and attack this tower. So against a maybe a non-Step Lancer civ, that would have been fine. But potential area of weakness here for red. We'll keep an eye out. Yellow pinging over here. Why is he pinging? Oh, he's pinging because Teal is sneaking in a villager. Sneaky, sneaky. And look at Green cock blocking the snow leopard. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. No Magyars on this map right now, so no one strike policy. Oh, Green got a little too far ahead of himself. Valis. Oh no, the villager saves the villager by the skin of his teeth. 2 HP, but in comes the eagle. And 1 poke, and that villager's dead. So blue pinging over here, but the pinging a little bit too late. The villager's already dead. Market Blacksmith going up for our Mayan resources. Plenty of resources. He's gonna rush to castle. And 3 members of Team East are going up. Who is left behind? Benzai 10. What is he up to? Getting his fishing industry built. Although only 2 fishing ships. How's his wood count? Yeah, he's got no wood, that's why. Okay. Although this is nice and safe for him now. His Bohemian opponent deciding, you know what, let's just carve this part of the map up. Not too sure about this tower or really the reason or necessity for it right now. Especially when you don't have enough wood to build your fishing fleet. Scout continues to work out a little anger issues against that structure to the north. Oh, sour here. Zach losing this villager to the snow leopard. 1 kill, 1 notch on its belt. But does he even care? He's building 2 additional town centers. Is our Lithuanian. Is he, he's first on his team to castle. Is he building monasteries? Last game, our Lithuanian didn't really make full use of his civ's features, right? He went winged hussar, and then he switched into heavier cavalry, but no relics. So, not exactly the best use of that civilization's features. 2 extra town centers for our Bohemians. How's Valus with the top score on his team doing, by the way? 3 town centers. Already in Castle Age. So Benzai 10 in a minute 30 will be the last to reach. Oh no, never mind, no. Barles. Where are you and what are you doing? Okay, Team Isa's penetrated. And even though Ganji is now supporting his teammate, Barles' resources are absolutely terrible. He needs I mean he's got 50 villagers. So our Cuban happy to stay on 2 town centers in feudal, like I always suspect. You know, this is a lot of short-term pain for some medium to long-term gain with this extra town center bonus, because again, just number 1, a lot of resources. Number 2, villager idle time as they build it. And then number 3, those villagers weren't busy collecting anything, so you need to get more food to start producing villagers out of that town center. In any event, he is slowly making his way to the 800-200 mark. And will no doubt go up to castle very soon. No upgrades being researched at all for Team East. They are in full production mode. Army supplies at the 18-minute mark, a massive 5-3. But take a look at civilian count. 25 villagers and fishing ships ahead is Team West. And so you see, look at this. Ganji building fishing traps 1 tile away. Whereas the other game, we saw a player build them right on top of the tile right adjacent. So what the hell is going on? Very, very odd. Very, like this. You see? I don't know if you're in the chat and you read the updates. Did they mention this? I don't remember seeing any update about the fishing ships. I mean, it used to be like this, and I absolutely love it. Because, again, you're fishing right above. I mean, when you're gathering food from a farm, you know, you're on the farm. You're on this farm. You're not adjacent to the farm. So why would fishing traps be any different? And fishing traps make more sense because they're underneath you. They're underwater. But why is one player doing this while the other player does this? Not that it really makes that big of a difference, but actually it might make a big difference, to be honest. Oh, little turnaround. Let's see how these, sorry guys, let's see how these fishing ships gather. Let's keep an eye out on one of them. Yeah, your mom. I thought so too, but I couldn't. I don't remember reading. There was something about fishing ships getting teethed by your opponent, and there was something about fishing ships collisions and the traps themselves taking damage, but there was nothing about going back to the old school way of doing fishing ships, which is like this, which by the way is fantastic because look, now you can fit so many freaking fishing ships compared to this method where it takes 2 tiles. And then you have to be more, you know, judicious with your placement of docks. Whereas here you can just place docks wherever the hell you want. You can even fit another dock into here. So I don't remember. I'm going to look back at the notes. At the encyclopedia that was released a few days ago of all the different changes. In the meantime, our Mayan moving forward. Unlike our Mayan last game, waiting to go up to Imperial, Matt is a little antsy in the pantsy. Wants to get the show on the road. Look at this wall off, this jumble of houses here. Houses everywhere. Yeah, they must have, right? I'm sure the developers watch and play this game, no? You'd have to be like a lover of the game in order to come up with, to do that kind of work, that hard work. And look at this. A no-go zone here in the middle created by Ganji. And now he's going to wall it off the last part. Not too sure why he's giving up, put a mining camp here. Get your one villager to mine some stone. You've got 500 wood. You can afford it. Who cares? Let her mine stone all the live long day. Tower continuing to do nothing up here. Wall off continuing to the center. The center here also walled off. Yellow walling everything off himself. Only action is to the north where Matt with 2 mangonels, 3 plumes and a dream. Oh, these are very damaged. Must have taken an onager shot or a mangonel shot to the face. But our Cumin with the castle already up. By the way, any stables, anything for this guy? And look at him. He's also using this feature. Okay. I will definitely look that up. I just don't remember seeing it. There were other things there about fishing. But anyway, I'm going to stop repeating myself like Rain Man and just make a note to check it out later. Interesting castle placement here by Fresh to Death. Doesn't want to reveal it to his opponent, who has 0 vision of it. We'll see what this Bohemian castle is for. And first to Imperial is Barles, who was last to castle. Rushed his butt up there. Like I said, these second town centers, a lot of short-term pain for a good amount of medium and long-term gain. 3 other members of his team rushing up to Imperial on Team East. Only Samaro and Zach. Oh, and now Benzai has joined Matt. Let's take a look at his resources. Nowhere close. Matt has the gold, does not have any of the food needed. What's his villager count? 63, and he is supply blocked. Wise guy, which DLC? Okay. The scout, I guess, has chosen to sacrifice himself here as a stationary target. I was gonna say a moving target, but it wasn't actually moving. And 1, 2, 3 Ethiopian castles. I wonder what those are for. Let's see, a big old Shotel flood. Although, are there any mounted units? Yeah, Burgundians for sure, Lithuanians for sure. Okay. Let's see that new bonus feature. Let's see the new Royal Heirs in action. Remember, Royal Heirs was changed so the Shotels and Camels receive -3 damage from any mounted unit. Doesn't matter if it's melee or ranged. So basically, those Shotels will have +3 melee and +3 pierce armor against any kind of mounted unit in the game. Camel, elephant, horsey. Doesn't matter. As long as it's not bipedal, they get less damage, -3 damage done to them. Conscription, okay, good start. Although remember, the basic Shotel warrior just trains in the usual 8 seconds. The elite is the one that automatically trains in 4. Hofnitsa is on the way. Elite Kipchak's on the way. Team East, a bunch of economic upgrades, and Matt finally heading up to Imperial. I mean, wise guy, I should answer it very quick. Basically, I love all the DLCs. I love all the additional civilizations and all the stuff that they bring, and so my response is always yes. Anytime anyone asks me, should I play the fully upgraded, oh my god, oh sorry, 1 second. What an absolute horrible thing to do, to unpack your trebs when your enemy's gate is uncontested. Oh my goodness. The gates of hell have opened up and in come how many freaking Tatar Step Lancers? 35. Upgrades is +2/+2, it looks like. Yeah. But yeah, sorry, Wise Guy, my response is always yes, you should get the DLCs. That being said, if you're playing okay without them, maybe wait till they go on sale or something. Because it's, sometimes there's a lot of very good sales on Steam. Is the Game Pass on Steam? I honestly don't know. I'm... Where's Game Pass Xbox? I don't know. Somebody in the chat will know much better than I do. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! How many freaking Step Lancers just died? Oh my god, 30 Step Lancers just died in the blink of a freaking eye. Let us watch that again. Oh no, not 30. There's 17 here. Oh man. Oh, 9 Step Lancers. Yeah, my recommendation is I bought these. I mean, I bought them because I was starting my YouTube channel, but luckily it coincided with a nice, I think it was like a 30-something% sale. So I did save a little bit on the all the different expansions and whatnot. Oh, Daniel, it is Xbox. That's what I figured. Like you guys know, the lingo sometimes confuses me. Bradley, I've heard so far from players that the controls are actually pretty damn good. I mean, I'm not an Xbox guy. I'm a PlayStation kind of guy, but the controls are pretty damn similar between Xbox and PlayStation, right? So I'd imagine it's very, very similar. Yeah. Somebody on Reddit posted this insane siege onager shot on ballista elephants, and you can tell it's the Xbox controller, and it looks very cool. So yeah, depends. I'm 40 years old, so I'm used to PC games. I've been playing this game. Oh, here we go, the late shot against the Showtails. Oh my god, look how well the Showtails are doing. Wow. Wow, Leichai may have finally met their match with -3 damage against these Showtails. Yeah, so I grew up on like real-time strategy games on the PC, right? I'm talking like Civ 2, the original Warcraft, the original Age of Empires, StarCraft, Command and Conquer, Leisure Suit Larry. Oh my god, look at this. So I'm very much biased towards PC, but I've heard a lot of people talk about Xbox and how cool and fun it is. And there you go, Daniel confirms it. Holy shit, did they make Showtails too powerful? I have never seen a unit shred through Leichai like this, although no other unit has that base attack of 18. Uh-oh. A lot of Bohemian... I don't know what to make of this, guys, because remember, the Bohemian Halbs have a 25% extra bonus damage, so against cavalry, it goes from 32 to 40. Already powerful enough, but then the Showtail Warrior, -3 damage from mounted units. I think we may have just met the combo to defeat the Lithuanians here. Oh, look at this beauty of a unit. What an absolute beautiful unit. To the south, the bizarre 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-layered cake of defense out of Benzai is shaping up. And now we've got our quote-unquote steppe civilizations fighting it out. Kipchaks against Tatari Steppe Lancers upgrades. Fully upgraded Steppe Lancers with the extra armor. Kipchaks it looks like they're not fully upgraded. I want to say. Well, let's pivot back here. Man. Leichai. +5 attack. So let's see. He's got 3 relics, but my god, what do you do? Oh, Custeliers are a good help. What are they maxed out at 29? No, they're still missing the last +3, so they only attack on a measly 37 instead of 40. The absolute quintessential hit and run unit here, being played beautifully by Benzai 10, by the way. One of my pet peeves is when units are not used the way they're supposed to. When you put Britain longbows 5 tiles away from your opponent, or when you use Custeliers not as shock units, but as heavy melee units. Man, Valis is babysitting these Shotels pretty damn well. The stalemate continues here. Red, what is he doing? Okay, Red Mayan is going Halberdiers. Why is our Mayan going Halberdiers? Wow, okay. This might be bad here for Samaro. I mean, he's got 45 Step Lancers. But they are taking a bunch of Onager shots to the face. What are the upgrades on these Vietnamese Halbs? Not the best attack. So they will get shredded here eventually? No. The Onagers change the dynamics. Very funny. Our 2 Archer Civs are going Halberdiers. Vietnamese with their Rattan Archers. And Mayans with the Plumed Archers. Both of them going... the one unit they probably shouldn't be going. Stalemate continues. Okay, this is a good way to deal with the Shotels. But man, look at this. 50 HP. Backed up by Hofnitzas now. How many? 4. Oh, the parade push. Look at this. Remember, they are elite, so they automatically now train in 4 seconds. Second fastest training unit in the game. I don't know if this is the right move here out of Gray, opening up a second front. You don't have that many units. Although, a good location to open it up. Oh my god, why did Team East put their trade here and not here? Oh, that is so sour. These Hofnitzas are going to jeopardize. Do they see? Does this team see it? Yeah, they see the market. At the same time, this team sees the move out by the Halberdiers. Oh, sour. That trade is in jeopardy. And now Cumin Paladins finally. Let's see how fast they move. I knew it. 1.56. I pray if you guys were here about 2 hours ago when I was asking, you know, what I was asking Brian, because we saw a game where an elite Persian war elephant was converted by an Aztec monk, and then it lost Mahouts. And so the movement speed went from 0.86 to 0.6. And I was wondering, why the hell did it lose Mahouts? I didn't realize that when you convert a unit, it loses a unique technology. So I was wondering, what if you have a Cumin Paladin and it moves, and I forgot its speed of movement, but my brain figured, kind of had it in the recesses of the back of my mind. I thought it was 1.56. But at the same time, these Burgundian Hussars, fully upgraded, are inside the trade route of their opponents. Now there's action literally everywhere. Hussar raiding to the west. Paladins raiding to the east. In the north, we continue to have a stalemate on this desolate piece of land where our Mayan is going up to 40 Halberdiers. Stalemate continuing here as well. Leichai finally able to push out. Needs one more relic. Somebody in his team, for God's sakes, give this man a relic. What's that quote from John Wick of the Bowery King? Give this man a gun. Give this man a relic. It looks like he's only got 3. Oh, they must see the trade cards. This is going to be bad for Team East. Oh no, now the trade is pathing this way too. I mean, it's got nowhere else to go. Oh, wow. Sour turn of events here. They built all these stables. Might want to delete this one stable here. That will save all of your trade. Step Lancers against Paladins and Halberdiers. Not too sure that's the right tech choice. Or army composition choice. Oh, this is going from bad to worse here in the north. But the Shotels have been stopped. They are nowhere to be found. Okay. They are practicing for the Olympics here, synchronized running. And now the Lechai have showed up, but man, looks like they took a bunch of bombards to the face. This is a lot of Hafnitzes, but remember I said you don't have a big army here. And these bombard towers are great. Their accuracy is fantastic, but those balls move so slow. And the Lechai move so fast. But 11 of them. Yeah, Team East looks like they're going to lose their trade to the south. It looks like they're going to lose their trade to the north. The Cuman Paladin, the only Paladin that can actually catch up to these trade cards that move at 1.5. Okay, but the Lechai, oh no. Red has quit, blue has quit, yellow has quit. The last remaining player is orange. Oh, man. And it is GG. Yeah, I don't know why they built their trade so close to this contested area. I mean, at this stage of the game, this is not Black Forest. This is not Rage Forest. This is Arabia. Where are those Shotels, by the way? Okay, so they were trying to... I mean, okay, I guess they caught out a few Lithuanian bombards. Okay, that was a very fun game, but I think the loss of the trade here to the south, the attack to the north... I mean, I guess our Mayan didn't really have a choice to go archers. I mean, he probably should have, no? Archers would have helped snipe these halberdiers, and then our Tatar step lancers with high ground maybe doing 50% more damage could have held their ground, especially with Lechai support. It looks like they're going to clean this area up completely. Actually, no, maybe not. This is a lot of teal and purple here. Yeah, take a look at the HP difference. Literally 1,000 HP difference in army supply. And they're losing their trade. And they've been breached here by Shotels. Oh god, this is gross. Look at this one. He's literally getting ready to snipe at these villagers. This one is in mid-kill. Wow, fantastic animations here. Yeah, a few mistakes, your mom. Ultimately. But man, was it fun to watch that stream of Shotels take on these Lechai. That Royal Heirs bonus now changed to give them basically -3 damage from any mounted unit. It's awesome to watch. And yeah, that's gonna do it for us for tonight. Let's take a look at the kill count and stuff. Okay, Halberdiers, not the most exciting unit in the game. Kill counts, not the highest. Economy, no real trade for any team, although it looks like our Cuman and Vietnamese, which is funny, our Vietnamese and our Mayan, neither one went archers. It would have been fun to see plumed archers trying to take on rattan archers with their higher pierce armor. But overall, thank you to everyone who joined. For now, we are going to keep doing daily live streams in the evening, but like I said, in the next 2 weeks, there will be a point where there will be, I don't know how long, but at the minimum 2 days, at the maximum, I have no clue, where I am going to be busy at the hospital and at home. Although I heard newborns sleep a lot, and the baby's room is nice and far away from my office. So yeah, we'll see how it all shapes out. In any event, I'm excited. Personally, professionally, all that stuff. I appreciate all your guys' awesome supportive comments, and we will keep going onwards. And I am running out of things to say, so I'm going to say good night. And I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I'm glad the players are managing to play more and more games on Rage Forest now that the new patch is out. By the way, look at this cool mid collapse. Look at this, just this detritus. It's so pretty. Wow. Okay. 12 hours sleep, and by 12. Okay, I will definitely take a look at that book, Bradley. I appreciate that. And yeah, everyone, I will see you tomorrow. Although tomorrow with an asterisk, because if you know, shit starts happening, then it won't be. But I think we have at least a week or so. So we'll see you guys, knock on wood, tomorrow for another live stream. I appreciate all the support, all the comments. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. If you don't like what you saw, like and subscribe anyway. Help me out with that that infamous YouTube algorithm. And I'll catch everyone tomorrow. Have a great evening, great night, good morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.